All right. Hello and welcome again. This is Mr. Aaron from the House of Aaron, one of your middle class millionaires. This is the ABCs and one, two, threes of the business mindset. So, what you get three words, and throughout the week, we cover those three words. And in with those three words, we break them down in order to help you efficiently operate your business with a positive mindset in order to move forward. So, like I said, I'm Mr. Aaron from the House of Aaron. And yes, you too, you can subscribe to the channel, have a new channel going on, or you can watch all the uh, all the live feeds. You can watch all the replays at the website middleclassmillionaire.pw forward slash live hangouts, right? So you just go to middleclassmillionaire.pw. You see the live hangouts tab on the side. You click on live hangouts. All the replays will show up from when we're on Blab or when we're on a Hangout or YouTube. They'll all show up. That way you get to check it out for yourself. So this is Friday. It's Friday. It's June 3rd. As we know, took last week off as we ushered in my third child, my second son. He was born on the 24th of May, and we're back. Came back strong on Monday. We covered our three words, our ABC for this week, which was humble, hungry, and happy. I'm glancing at my notes right here. Humble, hungry, and happy. We discussed that on Monday. We did a review. Tuesday, we covered humble. Wednesday, we did our study hall on Eric Worre's book, uh, GoPro, the 7 steps to being a professional network marketer. And then on Thursday, we covered hungry. And today is Friday, so we're covering being happy, right? So not just any kind of happy, but happy in business. So we did humble in business, hungry in business, and now happy in business. As we broke down each one, we get a definition for the ABC, which is humble, hungry, happy. And then for each one of those, humble, hungry, and now happy, we're doing a one, two, three. And just so you know, the purpose of this whole thing, it is to definitely help others develop a mindset, but also this is me helping myself as well because I'm going through this, and it's definitely assist to me. As you can see, I run a daycare business, and I also do online, so internet marketing, so online marketing, internet marketing, affiliate marketing, whatever you want to call it nowadays. It's all blended together. These are skills that we all will need if you're running some kind of business. And if you think you're not running a business, then something is wrong with you because you're in the business of you. No matter what you're doing, no matter if you're working for someone or not, you're in the business of you. And you're going to need this kind of mindset in order to enhance what you already have, right? So let's try to get into it. Let's start with a review. We start with humble, happy, and humble, hungry, and happy. And the definition for humble was not not proud, not thinking of yourself as better than others. Then we went to hungry, which was feeling a strong desire or need for something or a need to do something. And that need to do something, that's what I'm doing now. I'm doing it right now. So we also covered the feeling, which was happy, which is a feeling of pleasure and enjoyment because of your life, because of your situation, and etc. I mean, right now we're going to say that's just business, right? We're going to feeling pleasure and enjoyment because of your business is what we're going to focus on today, or just because of yourself. So when we covered humble in business, we talked about your keeping you open to others. Now, and keeping you open to others, we say we said, we talked about ABC. Humble was the A. Now we have the one, two, three. What was the one, two, three for humble? It says uh, when we had our discussion, it came out that I don't know all the answers. So you gotta, when you being humble in business, just know you don't know all the answers. I don't know all the answers. That's part of the reason why I'm doing this, so I could get answers and gain understanding, right? So I admit my faults. I failed time and time again. I might have uh, had the shiny ball syndrome a lot of times when you're online. You just keep following the shiny. Oh! I gotta look at that shiny object everywhere. Every program looks good when you're online, right? Number two was learn from your losses. Uh, learn from your losses. There are others that are better than you, right? Right. So yes, you gotta It says past, present, future learning, and losing can help you learn. Because remember, someone's going to beat you. Someone is better than you. Most definitely, it's always somebody who's doing some kind of aspect of whatever it is you're trying to do. They're going to do it better. You're going to have your time that you are better at one thing that others are not. Like for myself and my team, they could recruit better. They could prospect better. They could gain better understanding of a program better. But guess what? A lot of them don't want to get online. They don't want to make videos. The people who I roll with, a lot of them don't want to do videos or get on the internet and make themselves a public figure, right? I mean, but you got to get people to know you if you're planning on doing something. Some of them got products in mind, but they won't get online, right? And that's going to be where they lose at. I mean, and I'm gonna lose if I don't gain the understanding. So we're working with each other. We on these a lot of times we get on the broadcast together. Tonight I'm by myself. Like I said, but we doing things to strengthen each other. We trying to get iron to sharpen iron. And like I said, the ones who prospect good, who recruit good, who follow through with their signups good, we all trying to teach each other our strengths, which we're gonna probably go into some of that tonight. And number three for humble was you gotta laugh at yourself because you're gonna do something, you're gonna be a little silly, you're gonna feel silly, you're gonna look silly. Some way or another, it's gonna happen for you because guess what? Guess what you're gonna be doing? You might be doing streams, live streams, going live, making recordings that's open to anybody to come and look. And you might be by yourself. It's gonna say 0 views. But think about the moment right now, right? So sometimes you're gonna feel a little funny, you're gonna feel a little awkward, but that's a good thing. You're growing. So you also, as we said, laugh at yourself. So when we talk about being hungry, hungry was the B. B was hungry, and the 1, 2, 3 about being hungry is value the small, or as Eric Thomas would say, master the mundane. That means you got to be good steward over that little thing before it become a big thing, right? And then it says, be you and get better at the now. Master the now. You'll hear from Grant Cardone, you'll hear from E.T., you'll hear from Gary Vaynerchuk. What are you doing with your 24 hours? Everybody got 24 hours. What are you doing with your 24 hours is going to help you get to the next level? What are you doing with your 24 hours is going to help you advance and be greater than you are right now? But in all that you're doing, be you. Just be better you at that present time, right? And then about being hungry, how do you be hungry in business? You look at your daily progress. You're tracking yourself every day. You're looking at yourself every day and you're making progress. You're taking steps, positive steps, forward steps every single day. And you focus on that. Don't worry about if you got a setback. Don't matter if you got a setback, because setback, and what they say, setback is for a setup, is a setup to go on to greatness, to go on and do something better. So these things going to happen. But if you're focusing on, hey, I made progress every day. If you're looking at it and you're making progress every day, if you can watch most of these companies that people start off in first, if you're doing something in your business every day, you got progress. Focus on that. Focus on your wins, right? So now we're here at C, which is to be happy in business. Talking about the letter C, we need to go into 1, 2, 3 about being happy in business, right? So now we're talking about happy part, and we want to know what is some things that you must do. Top 3 things you got to do to be happy in your business. Because a lot of those steps from before, a lot of those things from earlier this week can go into that. Like if you're gonna be happy in business, you're gonna have to be humble. You're gonna have to know that you don't have the answers. You don't have all the answers. You're gonna wear many hats. You're gonna wear yourself down. You're gonna have to know that you're gonna have to learn from the mistakes, learn from the losses, learn from the people who better than you, the competition who beating you out. Because you need to do you need to get the knowledge that they have. You need to do what they did and put your own twist on there, right? You're gonna need to know. If you're going to be happy in business, you're going to need to know how to laugh at yourself. You're going to have to get past, you're going to have to get over yourself. It's not going to be, it's a serious thing what's going on, but you can't make it too serious. You're going to be too tense to do anything to move forward. If you're going to be happy in business, you're definitely going to have to value the small. Because we all can't come out and have 10,000 followers. We all can't come out first week you're in business and think you're going to have 1 million people on your list, in your autoresponder list. We all can't. You gotta master the small, man. I'm gonna leave it right there. If you're gonna be happy in business, you're gonna have to get better every single day, every single moment. You're gonna have to learn how to take advantage of every moment. And of course, if you're gonna be happy in business, you gotta be making progress. You gotta have your chart ascending, like. If you watch some stocks or whatever, if you ever did anything with bidding or watching the stocks, you'll see the line go up and down. But if it's trending up, it's trending up. You might have peaks and valleys, but as long as it's constantly moving up, then you're good. I mean, you're going to have ups and downs, but you got to keep making progress every single day, every single chance you get. And with that being said, let's go into the 1, 2, 3 of being happy in business, right? Number 1, let me adjust my seat. Number 1, talking about look into the future. Look into the future, man. Look into the future. Looking into the future or focusing on the future or whatever, that can make you happy. What's your goal for the next 5 years? What's your goal for the next? You gotta look there. You gotta look there because you gotta see that you could be there. What's his name? Was it Jim Rome or was it Earl Nightingale? Said you could close your eyes. You could close your eyes and say, "I see it." We the only thing on the planet that can close our eyes and say, "I see it." There's more than one way to see, is what he said. He said, if you cover your eyes and picture the future, can you see it? And he said, no, it's more than one way to see. It's not with that vision. It's not with your eyesight. It's with your vision. Envision your future. Look into the future and come back to the now, as we say, getting better than now. Come back into the now. Getting yourself better, right? So that's number 1, and that's looking to. I mean, if you have anything to add to that, I'll encourage you to write a comment. Write a comment that's talking about looking into the future. Number 2, focus on the strengths. Focus on your strengths. Like if I feel comfortable making the videos, that means I need to make some more videos, man. Until I'm able to talk to a prospect, talk to a new sign up, follow up with them and talk to them on the phone once a day, twice a day, 3 times, whatever it takes, until I'm comfortable getting there. Because I don't really like talking on the phone, but now I'm starting to force myself to do so. I'm reaching out to get offline interaction with these people, with people who sign up with me. And yeah, I mean, I'm focused on my strength, but I'm also working on my weaknesses on the back burner. But forefront is if I'm gonna make videos, if I like making videos, if I feel more comfortable with making a video instead of writing an email, I need to make more videos. I'm focusing on my strength. Reverse engineering things is that's starting from the end and coming back to the beginning, filling in the blanks. So that's what I'm talking about focusing on strengths, right? You gotta acknowledge them things. You gotta know that you're on pace. That you're on pace because you're creating you're creating it for yourself, man. It's your own vision. It's your vision. It's your dream, as they would say. It's your dream. You can't expect nobody else to make your dream a reality. You can't depend on somebody else with your hand out to say, "Oh, I need this for my thing." Oh, you need to go out and you need to go put in the blood, the sweat, and the tears. We talked about that a couple weeks ago on one of them streams. I think I wrote it down somewhere. No, maybe we didn't do it yet. Maybe that's gonna be the next one. Maybe that's gonna be the next one. Let me write that one down. Let me see. Because humble, hungry, and happy is finished. Belief, cooperation, and power. That's done. Let's go with blood, tears, sweat, equity, right? Yep, there we go. We got another ABC that I need to discover a 1, 2, 3 for it. Blood, tears, sweat, equity. That's bringing us to number 3 of doing it for yourself. Sure, you have dreams. Sure, you have visions. You might have heard my goal before. You might have heard me talk about my goal before. If you ever been following me, you know I want to buy the gated community. I want to set it up. I want to set it up like, hey, if the zombie apocalypse happen, my family got somewhere to go that's gonna be self-sustainable. I'm talking about if the Walking Dead going on, like how they have Alexandria and all the other places, them safe houses, and how they had the prison, all that stuff. The Johnson Estates, with that gated community I buy with the high brick walls and all that other stuff. Yeah, that's gonna be the safe haven for anybody with my blood running through their vein and our closest friends, right? That's just how it's going. That's just what it's going to be. How it's going to be. I want that gated community because I want to be making $2.2 million a year. That's my goal. I mean, somebody said become a millionaire. I was like, no, I need to become multi-millionaire. I gotta aim higher than that standard. So doing it for myself first. I mean, that's my personal satisfaction is that I want my picture when we make the big house on the gated community, over the fireplace. It's gonna be my picture. It's gonna be my picture over top of the fireplace. The family from generations to come. I'm like, yeah, we got this because of him. I mean, that's just plain and simple. Of course, I want to do things for my family. We talk about all the time, but you got to do it for yourself first. That's number 3. If you're gonna be happy, because so many people trying to run their business to make other people happy. No, you got to make yourself happy first, right? Like I tell people the process all the time of what I believe is going to be that success pattern. You make yourself happy, make your household happy, you make your neighbors happy, you make your block happy, you make your community happy, then you make your city happy, then you make your state happy, then you make your country happy, from your country to your continent, from your continent to the world, right? You gotta take the levels. You gotta take the levels. If you're not happy, how else you going to achieve anything else? And that's why you gotta do it for yourself first. So let me review it for you. If you're going to be happy in business, you need to be looking at the future. You need to be picturing the future about how sweet it's going to be. I mean, I'm envisioning myself on that gated community with a lake big enough that I could jet ski that's filled with fish that I could just pull the fish out the water. Probably learn how to harvest some crawfish because crabs is real hard to harvest. Crabs are real hard to raise and make a crab farm. But I could make a crawfish farm. They love lakes. They love ponds. They love little creeks and rivers. My gated community gonna have that. I'm gonna have me some crawfish. I'm just go pick them up, put them on the pot, right? I'm gonna be fish farming. I'm gonna have the fish there because I can see it. So I'm looking into the future. I can see myself jet skiing or chilling right there on the pier outside the big house. Boom, dropping the fishing rod in the water. So I ain't gonna go too deep into my future right now because I could get stuck right there. But you're focusing on your strengths. Focusing on your strengths, like, hey, I could start from the end and bring it back to the beginning. I'm sure you guys know what your strengths are. You know what you're strong at. You know what you're good at. You know what you're great because you know you. So 1, look into the future. 2, focus on your strengths. And 3, that key point, if you're going to be happy in business, you got to do it for yourself first. You got to do it for yourself first. If you're not pleasing you, why are you in that business? If you're not running the business of you for you, then why are you wasting time? Why are you going to be miserable? Why are you going to be resenting everybody else? You're going to be resentful if you don't do it for yourself first. What do I mean by that? As we close, you're going to be placing blame on other people. You're going to be like, man, so-and-so, this and this, that and that. You're going to be blaming them and you're going to hold it against them about why are you not successful? Why the company ain't helped me become successful? My sponsor ain't helped me become successful. My business partner ain't make me successful because you ain't do it for yourself. You did it for them. You did it to appease them. People going to college, they don't know. People went to college. If it wasn't for you, why do it? College is not for everybody. Some people are just better with their trade. Some people find their craft somewhere else. But you wasting everybody's time, especially your time, to do something you don't want to do? I don't understand it. People talk about time. You hate your job, find a way to get out. Start taking the steps to get free. So, humble, hungry, happy. It's the end of the week. It was definitely, even with the holiday on Monday, a short week, only a 4-day working week, only 4 days. This was a long week, folks. It was a long week. My wife came home, the baby's home, they doing well, we adjusting, and yeah, it's real out here. The boy hurt, the boy is sore, but we still yet here, ready to move on because we humble, hungry, and happy in everything that's going on. Got that sense of euphoria, that feeling of pleasure. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying my life, and I hope you guys are enjoying what we're doing here. So I'm Mr. Aaron from the House of Aaron, one of your middle-class millionaires, where I encourage you to be confident, be fruitful, and multiply. Then when you start, you don't stop. You're going to be consistent until you achieve your goals. Good night, good morning. I'll see you on the next call.